Hi, my name's Trent and I'm here today to review a couple of knives for you, the Kansept knives Sprite and the Kansept knives Mini Kryo. Now, full disclosure, I didn't pay for either of these knives. They're part of a pass around organised by Talon Knives and Kansept Knives. And Kansept Knives have said they will be looking at the reviews that people do and giving one of these knives away to their favourite reviewer. So just bear that in mind. I've tried not to let that influence how I've looked at these knives, but that's just something for you to think about. Now, both knives, when they arrive, they come in these little slip cases. I thought that was a really nice touch. Cleaning cloth, that sort of thing. So the knives are very well presented first up. So, this is the Sprite. It's a titanium frame lock flipper in S35 VN blade steel with carbon fibre inlay across there. The Mini Kryo, once again, titanium frame lock and all blue hardware on this one, and once again S35 VN blade. So let's look at the Sprite first. Like I said, there's that carbon fibre inlay. That's a very nice aesthetic touch. These retail for $290 from True Talon Knives. Once again, just looking at the presentation, that flipper tab there just has that little cutout. It's all nicely chamfered inside. Again, it's purely an aesthetic touch, but I think it comes off looking really nice. The blade on this I really like. Just that swoop down in the grind there, and a bit of a swedge on the top, and just that little Kansept Knives logo just there. I think the blade on this is really nicely done. It's a nice grind, it's attractive, and certainly it's cut everything I've tried to cut with it. Looking at the frame, you can see just this scale is a bit recessed when compared to that frame lock, which just makes it nice and easy to close, and the action's really nice. So it's a very well presented knife, and certainly everything about it fits that sort of upmarket end of the scale where it's sitting. The Mini Kryo, once again, it's that titanium frame, has that recessed scale to let you access the frame lock. Again, that's just a really nice touch that makes closing the knife very easy. This hole, which I'll be talking about in a little bit, the inside of which is all nicely chamfered, and there's a bit of jimping just on the back of the blade there. Ergonomically, I think it's a nice pocketable size. So I've fairly little hands. It's about a 3.5 finger hold for me. It's once again just a nice little knife. So I really like the size of this one, and it's a nice feeling knife to hold and use. So that's what I like about both of them. What don't I like? Both of them have titanium pocket clips. How much of an issue that is will depend on how you feel about different pocket clips. I think wire clips are much more practical. These are fine. Certainly they're pretty, but it depends on how thick your pocket fabric is as to how much a titanium clip gets in the way as compared to a wire clip. Certainly, I think these look really nice. It's just as a matter of practicality. If you need a super practical clip, I think titanium clips often fall down there. Free spinning pivot on both of them. Again, that depends on how fussy you are about taking your knives apart and maintaining them. I do like to take them apart and give them a bit of a clean out and oil them. Both of these are running on bearings. So free spinning pivot, again, maybe it won't affect you at all. And for the people who it does affect, it's not like it's an everyday issue. lanyard hole on this one. Once again, I'm not a lanyard guy, so I know some people are, and it depends on how, just cosmetically, what do you think of that? Again, I think it looks okay, but there is a noticeable cutout there for a lanyard. So if you're not a lanyard person and you like things to be smooth, yeah, that's there. But overall, I think this one's a really nice piece. Coming back to this one, what don't I like about this in particular? Now, most of what I've talked about so far are mostly, cosmetic or taste issues. This one, I think, is an actual problem. I said before that the action on the Sprite, I think, is really nice. The action on this one is, well, is this hole supposed to be a thumb opening hole? Because if that's what it's supposed to be, I can't get it to happen. I've tried doing the finger flick, thumb. I cannot reliably do a one-handed open on this knife that doesn't involve some sort of, getting it part way open and then, doing a hand flick the rest of the way. So if it is supposed to be, a knife that you can flick open easily with one hand, it's not doing it for me. I was wondering if this was just me, so I gave it to a friend of mine to try out. He got it halfway open and then cut his thumb open with it. And so that's not a great experience for a knife that, coming in at $210 for one of these, I'd expect a much better action. So I guess that gets us to the real question is, would I buy them? If I was in the market for, an upper end titanium frame lock flipper, and I was looking at your ZTs and that sort of thing, and was comparing this to them, would I consider this? Yep. I reckon this is a very nicely presented little knife. It's nice to use. The action's really good. Just that little cutout there. Little touches that just show, care and attention. It's a nice piece. Would I buy one of these? No. It's $210 from True Talon Knives. A $200 knife needs a $200 action, and that's not what this is. If I have to fiddle with it or use both hands or get it part way open and kind of, wave my hand around, that's not $200. I have taken this one apart to oil it and clean it to see if that made any difference. It didn't. So that's my opinion on both of these. I hope that's been helpful for you, and thanks for watching.